Let's get up here.
Get out.
Go. Let's get out.
Shh.
Let's walk in. Alright, so there's someone in here right now. Let's go.
You're trying to get out, right?
Yeah. So we have people here right now. It could be homeless, could not be, but they're screaming, so we're getting out of here. And I have it on camera too. Holy shit.
Condition. Orange walks into the first block and finds everything exactly as it was left. Locked cells, destroyed mattresses, inmate documents scattered across the floors. A true time capsule. The deeper he goes, the more the place reveals its massive scale. Enormous cafeterias, fully equipped infirmaries, classrooms, industrial laundries, and even an underground network of maintenance tunnels. Outside in the yard, he finds old police cars, some burned, others abandoned with collision damage. This confirms long-standing rumors that when the prison was being evacuated, there was resistance, escape attempts, and chaos. Police were actually called to the site years later after locals reported seeing lights turning on inside the buildings at night, despite there being no power in the area. When officers arrived, they found nothing but signs of vandalism and a few people secretly living inside the cells. Today, this prison city is completely abandoned, swallowed by the forest. And Condition Orange's video made one thing very clear.
We're now on floor 5.
Alright.
And we're getting, yeah, everything's getting all tight.
As you get higher up the floors, get more haunted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go inside. Floors. This is the worst.
My God.
Oh yeah. This is like the penthouse kind of thing. They're just a shitty.
I feel like we're gonna fall through. I feel really weak.
Brian, this would be a lot.
In the video, Josh walks with a weak flashlight, its beam barely cutting through the graffiti-covered walls. He opens door after door, until he steps into a room where he suddenly feels like someone is watching him from the corner. The camera shakes, the sound of the wind gets louder, and for a moment, something seems to move in the darkness. He assumes it's just a homeless person, until he hears a sound no human should make. A heavy, deep breathing, incredibly close, but not coming from the hallway. It's coming from inside the room. Josh takes 2 steps back. His flashlight flickers. Something darts across the corner of the room, far too fast to be a person. And the echo of that movement rolls down the entire hallway, as if something had run along the walls. At the end of the video, Josh explains that yes, he did find homeless people inside the building, but he also captured noises and shadows in places where no one could possibly be. And to this day, he says this was one of the only hotels where he was absolutely certain he wasn't alone, even when the place looked completely empty.
Is there a kid in the hallway?
YouTuber CJ Faison, known for exploring some of the scariest places in the United States, decided to spend an entire night inside a hospital that had been abandoned for more than 20 years. The building, once a major emergency care center, became one of the most feared locations in the region after stories of strange noises and shadowy figures began circulating among former residents. Right at the entrance, CJ realized this place wasn't like the others. Medical charts were scattered across the floor, chairs were overturned, and the silence was so deep it felt like it swallowed every step he took. With each sweep of his flashlight, it became even clearer that the hospital had been emptied in a hurry.
Bring your spirit box out here. So this is for your viewers too. There are 2.
When he went up to the second floor, he heard something that made no sense at all. Slow, dragging footsteps coming from the end of the hallway. He called out, shined his light, checked every room. But there was no one there. It was as if the sound were coming from a floor that didn't even exist anymore. The most intense part of the exploration came when he decided to enter the old psychiatric wing. The padded doors were partially destroyed, but they still revealed a troubling past. A strong smell of mold filled the air, and CJ whispered that, at that point, the feeling of being watched was almost impossible to ignore. But it was in the basement that things truly escalated. When CJ entered the maintenance tunnel, he found an old hospital gurney sitting in the center of the hallway. Nothing unusual for an abandoned hospital. But when he lifted the camera again to film the corridor, the gurney had shifted a few inches out of place. CJ left the hospital before sunrise. According to him, very few places have ever made him feel as uneasy as that one. And judging by the footage he captured, it's hard to believe that building is truly empty.
I can't believe I scream like that. What the is wrong with me? Look at, you see all this medicine?
Yeah, that's the pharmacy in there. Here's like a little walk-up window here.
I gotta take a picture of this with my phone. Man.
That's how they used to do it back in the day.
I know, they used to put that card in there, they go...
You know what that is?
I have no idea.
Okay, I do know actually.
This is scary.
No, this is what the pharmacist, he would take one of these big bottles of pills and he would dump on there and then he would count them out.
Our Lady of San Juan.
Look at this, man. This is like a ritual of some sort. The circular, that means usually it's a protector. That's on a photo of it.
This is amazing.
What the Are you kidding me?
I never seen any scratches that
Yeah.
deep.
That's huge,
strong,
man.
yeah.
That's a big scratch.
Yeah,
Holy shit! Oh my
that's where the was coming
Lord.
out. That's when it was.
Even if I were to scratch my back, I can't do vertical,
Under- yeah,
crisscross
under your
scratch
shirt,
like
right?
that. Yo, chill the out. Everyone chill the out. Turn your lights off. Turn your fucking lights off.
We need to hurry up back to the cars. What the? Hey, I need to be quiet.
Bro, someone straight just got fucking murdered.
Did you have that on camera?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I've never heard that.
This is the first voice we've got.
Another voice. What's your name? Do you have anything to say? I might draw to that corner over there. 6.2!
Jesus, hold on. What's going on? What's going on?
Please, let's go now. Something's grabbing me.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah, I want to go.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
What?
The doors. Okay.
Dude, the door's open. Yo. Dude, please, let's go.
Dude.
I'm like freaked out. Man, dude, like something like literally. So, let me just explain. So when we were in there just now, I kind of freaked out a little bit and lost my composure. That doesn't really happen. But it's because it felt like someone, like I was just explaining, grabbed me about right here. Like it was like a like that, and it was above my waistline, which is why it freaked me out. Because I could feel like a belt. It kind of felt like something was tugging on my shorts the whole time. But that was like it was like a cold, like pinch, and I thought it was you like grabbing me. So yeah, that's really freaky. My heart is racing. I'm really freaked out right now. But we're gonna go back in there and just look one more time and just say peace with whatever's in there, so that we didn't run.
Well,
Sure what?
well, I don't really. Well, just look down the window there. Okay, there's that.
The door's open.
Oh, Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. Fuck, this is just too creepy, man. Oh, Jesus. I'm like seeing things.
Me too. Dude, instantly bad vibes again. Instantly bad.
Dude, I know there's something like back right. Oh, Jesus.
Don't see Adam, man.
Jesus.
Oh shit, I'm gonna run out.
Okay, hold on.
Like that. Please.
Oh, Jesus, the door.
The door.